Filo. Filo. Flora. I'm having a lazy day because I don't feel very well today, guys. Pretty weak. But this is Flora, for those of you who remember. And Ibu. And Danny, who is still struggling with so much energy and inability to express it because of his blindness. But he's come a long way from the day we met him. His Asperger's has gone, completely gone. He no longer hurts himself and beats himself, which is good news. So he's a good boy. He hears me and he comes. And then he starts playing around. Someone the other day asked me something very important, and they said, can we do a new channel about the kids and everything that's going on around FeathersTale? I'm shaky, so I'm sorry if the camera's shaky. I'm not very well at all. And yes, we are doing it, but I want my staff to take charge of it, so I'm waiting for them to find their feet and get stuff done themselves. I don't want to be constantly in charge of doing everything. I'll vet the social media to make sure nothing inappropriate goes on, etc. But I want them to take control. Mary Mambo. I want them to take control themselves and learn that it shouldn't all be on me, and it's their NGO as much as it's ours. So, and by ours I mean myself and you guys. So they should be taking control. You know, they're here on the ground. They need to do that. And sometimes I find stepping away and letting people realise that themselves. They all have families. They're all from difficult backgrounds, just to the nature of the country we're in. And the better the social media does religiously, the better the funding is. So they want higher salaries, and I agree, people here need higher salaries as well. Because, for instance, most of the women here, as you know, come from very difficult backgrounds. And the ones who don't live here, the ones who work outside, we always choose ones who need it the most. And they have many children, etc. Gracie Mambo. Good afternoon, how are you? Okay, good. It's Mama John. So, how are you? You're fine. Good. I love you. Yeah, good. You're learning fast. So, back to this. Sorry, we're teaching each other things. They deserve it, is what I'm trying to say. So, they should have it, you know. And I can't do that without more funding. And I think a new YouTube channel that helps people connect more with what's happening here might bring that. It might bring that. So that's what we're looking at the moment. So we are doing that, by the way. So while I'm here with the children, let me show you around and also take you up to the new children's home that's getting built, because it's not far from completion. Got all the finishing to do, plastering, tiles, etc. So and we need to find money for the solar power as well. So, but Ibu, you're very happy. Love this boy. His mother had difficulties and abandoned him, sadly, but now he has a new mama. So, because one of the women here has taken him in, and she's actually literally legally adopting him as well. So, he was blessed in life, shall we say. And that lady who I'm speaking of actually has a disabled son as well. So, okay, let me take you around. Floor. Unando happy. Wait, don't. Sawa, okay. Ninaenda, Ninarudi. Sawa? Yeah, okay. Floor has come a long way as well. For those of you who know, I'll maybe link the video at the end, that she could only meow like a cat when she first came to us, and she couldn't walk, and now look at her. So, it's good to remember, for those of you who support us, that FeathersTale works, you know, and it works.
I'll do my best to take care of you. As this crazy world, it swallows us now. Baby smoking cigarettes, buying tattoo guns on the internet. The president says science got it wrong. People posting the current mood, disease multiplying from the shitty food. pharmaceutical companies got it made. At the end of the day, when I take your hand, remind myself I'm the luckiest man. Breathe with you and gently drift away. And I'll take care of you, darling, just like the sun takes care of rain. If trouble strikes without warning, I'll do the best that I can.
Velo down to boo.
Every now and then, as my hunger.
So, with regards to filming the children, I am struggling with the children at FeathersTale. I guess it's like anyone who's putting footage out there, they're my family, they're my kids, and we are family here, and it's tricky to know the boundary in a way. You know, do you want to put your children constantly on YouTube? And I've learned this years ago, I don't want a relationship where there's a camera between me and the children all the time. So I'm trying to give as little time filming the children as possible for that reason. And it's a tricky thing. So here's the new children's home. And this is sleeping, bathing, and sensory and medical will be in this one. Now this is the smaller house that we're building. For all, it's quite a big house. And here next to it, it's the same house, but this will be a wheelchair ramp going up here. And then this is just one big room for daycare, because as you see, the children, they nap together, they watch cartoons together, they do everything together on a communal basis, and we simply don't have resources to keep everyone separated all the time. So of course everything has wheelchair access, tricky on the land that we're on, but we are making it work. Gosh, you don't want to see that. My dog was just trying to do something you don't want on camera. The other house will be over here, and this will be the bigger house, and there's a chance that we're going to have to look at fundraising for more land in time, I think, because this house was supposed to be specialist care, which it will be, specialist care for the babies and the severely disabled. However, initially we'll use it mixed, anyone can stay there, and I'm doing that just because needs must, and when time progresses, then we'll get things working as we want it to be. So yeah, FeathersTale, on we go. A big beautiful village, foundations set firmly in the love of humanity and the influence of God on the hearts of those who do love, unless you're atheist.
Slips away, I'm humbled that I get to choose everything that's on my plate. Empathy for the Sudanese, so far from their home. Had to drink their urine to reach Ethiopia. We'll never know the demons that chase a child soldier. We'll never know the pain within Emmanuel Jah. Sent to tell his story through wise, tormented eyes. He was sent to share his magic in these crazy, troubled times. And I'll take care of you, darling, just like the sun takes care of the rain. Trouble strikes without warning, I'll do the best that I can. Oh, oh, I'll do the best that I can. Oh, 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 I'll do the best that I can. My working her fingers to the bone in the slums of Calcutta. Some are sipping fine wine, planning out their wars, how to bomb entire nations, control of the oil, memories and photographs, platforms in my mind, mandatory loneliness before you were by my side. Remember Dad once telling me of the very first TV Stephen Hawking said we'll all be gone by 2117. I'll take care of you, darling, just like the sun takes care of the rain. If trouble strikes without warning, I'll do the best that I can.
Julien. Wow.
I'll do the best that I can. I'll do the best that I
I love you.
I love
Ah, yeah. Say to Mama.
you. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Ibu ambil bye-bye.